The insight you're about to get, man, look, the autograph's cool, the picture you're about to get is cool, Deuce brand gear is cool, but if you care about being good at this game and being a good shooter, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Just listen, because he's gonna give it to you.
Like you said, when I first came into NBA, I was not a very good shooter. Not a bad shooter, but I was not known as a shooter. They would back off me and play me as a driver more because I get into the lane, get my teammates involved, get to the basket. So this summer, so you said, the main thing I worked on was probably readiness for the shot. Like I feel like a lot of people don't realize like how you're supposed to be ready. Whether it's having your feet ready, being shoulder width apart, and being ready for the ball, being down. And I feel like, we don't pay attention enough to that. We think that we see Steph Curry and we're just supposed to, pull up from the three-point line. And Steph Curry is a one-of-a-lifetime player. It's not going to be too many more people that shoot the ball like Steph Curry. But you could be a good shooter if you do all the simple things with basketball. So being ready, having your feet spaced. For me, I used to have my elbow out a lot. So keeping my elbow in, staying disciplined, and getting my shot, being ready for the shot. And I feel like I did that like every day of the summer. I did that all summer long, every day. Just the fundamentals. And you can't get bored of it because that's what's going to take you to being a good shooter. Doing the same thing every day. Not saying, oh, well, I don't feel like it today, so I'm going to shoot it this way, I'm going to shoot it that way. You got to be the same way every time, no matter how many times you miss, how many times you make. Keep doing the same thing, repetition. And I felt like, as far as shot-wise, I know for me right now, because this is my job, like this is what I love to do. I probably took upwards of 2,000, 5,000 shots a day, just working out 2 or 3 times a day. And, it's a lot different for you guys because, this is my profession, this is what I love to do. And I'm an extremist. But I feel like for you guys, just get in there and practice on the right things. No matter if the ball's going in the hoop, you gotta have a good foundation to build anything that's good. You're not just gonna become a good shooter in one day. And that's all to it.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for them to hear. Just real quick, is there anything you had to change mentally? And if not, like in the game, what do you think you mentally? Like, let's say, obviously the Spurs count on you to take a lot of shots, right? They're expecting you to shoot threes, right? And analytics say, hey, you need to make 6 a game or whatever. So let's say like this, let's say you go 0 for 3 one game, right? Just happens, right? Happens to everybody. What's going in your mind? Because, players, we tend to go, today's not my night. Let me pass this to Devin, let me pass this to Jakob, what goes through your mind to stay persistent and to keep shooting the ball?
I put in the time. Just a lot of times I was in the gym with my family, friends, they rebounding, things like that. Just a lot of reps. I can't get discouraged because, like you said, that's my job. But I go out there and I know my foundation is good. I work on it. I drill it every day. So I feel like if I miss 3 shots, then I know the 4th one's going in. If I miss 2 shots, I know the next one's going in. That's all I think about, the next one. And shoot it the same way. Because I know I worked on it all summer. And I dedicated myself to it. So I know that the next one going in, whether it's off the dribble or catch and shoot or whatever it may be, because I work hard at it and I just have that confidence.